So today is ISKCON, and it is the day we listen to Srila Prabhupada. Today's class is from the sixth canto, first chapter, 62nd verse. The verse is not in English on the board. I will read it later. This is part of the story of Ajamil. Yeah. Okay. Jaya Radha Madhava Kunja Bihari 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 Gopi Jana Vallabha Girivardhari Jaya Gopi Jana Vallabha Girivardhari Jaya Gopi Jana Vallabha Girivardhari Jaya Gopi Jana Vallabha Girivardhari Yasoda Nandana Braja Jana Ranjana 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 Yamuna Tira Vanachari Yamuna Tira Vanachari Yamuna Tira Vanachari Yamuna Tira Vanachari Jaya Radha Madhava Kunja Bihari Jaya Radha Madhava Kunja Bihari Gopi Jana Vallabha Girivardhari Jaya Gopi Jana Vallabha Girivardhari Jaya Gopi Jana Vallabha Girivardhari Jaya Gopi Jana Vallabha Girivardhari Yasoda Nandana Raja Jana Ranjana 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 Yamuna Tira Vanachari Yamuna Tira Vanachari Yamuna Tira Vanachari Yamuna Tira Vanachari Jaya Radha Madhava Kunja Bihari Jaya Radha Madhava Kunja Bihari Jaya Prabhupada Jaya Prabhupada Prabhupada Srila Prabhupada Jaya Prabhupada Ya Prabhupada Jaya Prabhupada Srila Prabhupada 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 Jaya Jaya Prabhupada Jaya Jaya Prabhupada 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 Jaya Jaya Prabhupada Jai Om Vishnupad Paramahansa Pavadikacharya Satara Sada Shri Srimad Divine Grace A.C. Bhaktivedanta Swami Srila Prabhupada Ki Jai ISKCON Founder Acharya Srila Prabhupada Ki Ananda Gauri Vaishnava Ki Namacharya Srila Haridas Thakur Ki Jai Prem to Gosri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Shri Dvaita Gadadhar Shivasati Gaur Bhaktivinoda Ki Jai Jai Radha Krishna Gopa Gopanath Shai Mukunda Radha Kunda Giri Kunda Ki Jai Vrindavan Dham Ki Jai, Mayapur Navadip Dham Ki Jai, Jagannath Puri Dham Ki Jai, Bhakti Devi Ki, Srimati Tulsi Devi Ki, Harinam Sankirtan Ki, Brihat Mridanga Ki, Samaveda Bhaktivinoda Ki, Gaur Premanandi. All glories to the assembled devotees, all glories to the assembled devotees, all glories to the assembled devotees. All glory to Shri Shri Guru and Gauranga Srila Prabhupada Ki Jai. So I want to put this verse into context. This is from chapter 1 of the story of Ajamil. And this comes after he's seen the prostitute and the Shudra embracing in the forest. And his mind has been contaminated. And here's the translation, because it's not here in the verse. As far as possible, he patiently tried to remember the instructions of the Shastras, not even to see a woman. With the help of this knowledge and his intellect, he tried to control his lusty desires, but because of the force of Cupid within his heart, he failed to control his mind. So now we will listen to the verse, the class, by Srila Prabhupada.
First chapter, 62nd verse. Stambhayan, Stambhayan, Atmana, Atmana, Atmanam, Atmanam, Yavat, Yavat, Sattvam, Sattvam, Yata, Yata, Rutam, Rutam, Na, Shashaka, Shashaka, Samadhatum, Samadhatum, Mano, Mano, Madana Vepitam, Madana Vepitam, Stambhayanatmanatmanam, Stambhayanatmanatmanam, Yavat Sattvam Yatashrutam, Yavat Sattvam Yatashrutam, Nashashaka Samadhatum, Nashashaka Samadhatum, Mano Madana Vepitam, Mano Madana Vepitam.
Stambhayan Atmanatmanam Javat Sattam Yatha Sutam no sasaka samadhatum muno madano bepitam. So, his mind became very much agitated, young man, and he is saying in his throne that another young man and woman embracing and kissing, it is very difficult to restrain. Unless one is very advanced, it is not possible. That I was reciting the verse by Jamunacharya. Krishna Padarvinde Navanavadhamadantumas Tadavadhi Vatanari Sangame Bhavati Sustunis. Unless one is very strong in Krishna consciousness, it is very difficult to restrain the mind and the senses. It's very difficult. Here it is said, Mana Madana Viditam. Madana means Cupid or the lusty desire. So he was agitated, his mind was agitated by lusty desires. Therefore, we have to be very careful for the association. Sangha sanjayate kama. We develop different consciousness by particular association. Therefore, for advancing in Krishna consciousness, we must associate with the devotee. You cannot advance in Krishna consciousness without being in the association of devotee. Sri Narottam Das Thakur says, tell them that Hindi will be in the evening. Tell them that Hindi will be evening. That thing, yes, between 7:30 to 8:30. So, Mana Madana Baby, Cupid is always disturbing. This material world means this Madan, Cupid, whole material world. Janamaithunadi grihamedi sukham me tucham. Grihomedhi means those who have decided to prolong this body for sense enjoyment. That is going on. Everyone is trying so hard. In big, big cities, they are working so hard. Like hogs and dogs. Not for, they say that we are hungry, we must work very hard. But that is not the fact. The real fact is that we want to enjoy sex. So far hunger is concerned, you can control. But sex desire, it is very difficult. So this material world means that Maithunadi. Maithun means sex intercourse. That is the beginning of material life. You know very well how strong is sex desires in the Western countries. Even an old man going to die, he has also, although he cannot enjoy sex, still he is trying his best by medicine, by other means. stimulant. That is the only happiness of this material world. Janamaithunadi grihamedi sukham mitucham kandugane nakarayo ribadukha dukham titvante neham kripana bahudukha bhaya kandutaiva manasija visayeta dhira. The human civilization means to create the population zero, not to be disturbed by sex impulse. This is human. Not that so many so-called sadhus and they are now preaching openly the yoga by sex. Yoga by sex. They have invented. Yoga means to find out the supreme law within oneself, within the core of the heart. That is real yoga. Yoga means to connect with whom? With sex life? No. The sex life connection is there even in the birds, beasts, ants, animals, worms, everywhere. Because the whole world is going on sex life. Does it require any yoga system? But people are fallen so down that they are invented because people want it and these rascals, they exploit them. This is going on. So, real yoga system means to control the senses, not to increase or indulge. Now they are clearly advertising in the Western countries transcendental meditation. There is no restriction, there is no question of faith, so many things. But as people want it, they want money and they advertise like that. People do not want to follow the religious principles. People do not want any restriction. They advertise, yes, you haven't got to follow any restriction. You haven't got to believe in some religion. You simply pay me $125 and I give you a mantra and you become something. This is my point. But that is not the fact. The real fact is how to control the mind. Here we see that mana, madana, bepitam. Nasasaka samadharu, mana, madana, bepitam. Our mind is always agitated for sense enjoyment. Mind is the master of the senses. Or the chief man, just like superintendent. Mind is dictating and the senses, the mind is dictating to go here, there, immediately the legs go. You see here, the eyes see. The mind is the center. Manas sasthani indriyani prakritisthani karasati. Bhagavad Gita. This living entity, Mamaivansa, Krishna said, all these living entities, they are my part and parcel. The question may be, then why they are rotting here? The living entities are part and parcel of Krishna and God. So why does he not live with God? The immediate answer is manasasthani indriyani prakritisthani karsa. These living entities, this conditioned soul who has come to this material world, the only reason is that they want to satisfy the senses. Manasasthani. Therefore, there is struggle for existence. He wants to enjoy. He wants to become the enjoyer, but he is not enjoyer. That is called illusion. He is enjoyer. He cannot enjoy. Enjoyer is only Krishna. Purusha Sasatam. In the Bhagavad Gita it is said, Parabrahma Param Dhama Pavitram Paramam Bhavam Purusham Sasatam Adyam. Krishna, the Lord, is described as Purusha, and living entities are described as Prakriti. Aparayam itastu vidhi me prakritim para jiva bhuta mahabhaho jayedam dharjate. Krishna has explained. There is material energy and spiritual energy. So, Jiva Bhuta, the living entities, they have been described as Prakriti. And Prakriti means female. And Krishna has been described as Purusha. So Purusha is the enjoyer and Prakriti is the enjoyer. We don't think that enjoy means simply sex. No. Enjoy means subordinate, to carry out the order of the Purusha. This is the position of Krishna and ours. We are part and parcel, just like the hands and legs are my part and parcel of the body. So the duty of the hands and legs are that carry out my order. I say my leg, carry me there, it will do immediately. My hand, just take it, I will take it. The hand will take it. So this is Prakriti and Purusha. The Purusha orders and the Prakriti performs the duty. This is the idea. Not that as soon as you say Prakriti, Purusha, immediately there is question of sex. No. Prakriti means obedient. Obedient to the Purusha. This is natural way. In the Western countries, they are artificially trying to become equal. But that is not possible by nature. And there is no such question, inferiority or superiority. There is no such question. Just like in the beginning, Jaturva imani bhutani jan, janmadasya jataha, where from these Purusha and Prakriti relationship began, janmadasya jataha, it has begun from this absolute truth. Therefore, absolute truth is Radha Krishna. There is same Purusha and Prakriti. But Radharani is the servitor, servant. Radharani is so expert that she always attracts Krishna by her service. This is Radharani's position. Krishna is called Madan Mohan. Here in Vrindavan there is Madan Mohan. And Radharani is called Madan Mohan Mohini. Krishna is so attractive that we are attracted by Cupid and Krishna attracts you. Therefore his name is Madan Mohan. And Radharani is so great that she attracts Krishna. Therefore she is the greatest. The Vrindavan, therefore, people are accustomed to chant Krishna's favor, you just try to please Radha. So this is the way. Now, here it is a madana vipitam, mind was agitated. So this mind agitation will go on unless one is attracted by madana moha. If we do not be attracted by the Madan Mohan, so long we are not attracted by Madan Mohan, we must be attracted by Madan Abhi. This is the problem. And unless you can control your mind, unless you are able to control your mind not to be disturbed by Madan, there is no question of liberation. The ultimate goal of life is how to become free from this material engagement, repetition of birth, death, and threefold miseries. That is the perfection. They do not know what is the goal of life, what is the perfection of life. The whole world, especially in this age, they are so fallen that they do not know what is the goal of life. All these big political parties, philosophers, scientists, there is no knowledge. They are in the dark. Therefore, it is called illusion in the dark. But we understand that Krishna Surya Sama. Krishna is just like sun. Krishna Surya Sama, Maya Andhaka. And this darkness means Maya. Krishna Surya Sama, Maya Andhaka. Jaha Krishna taha nahi Maya Adhika. Mami Vajaprapadanti, Maya Netam Tadanti. This is the problem. So it is a great science. Krishna consciousness movement is a much scientific movement to get the whole human society from the pitch of darkness. Grihanda Kupam. Prahlad Maharaj was asked by his father, what you have learned most, the best thing what you have learned. He said, Ityandha Kupam, Ityatma Ghatam Grihanda Kupam, Banangato Jad Harimasarita, Tasadhumanne Asuravajja Dhinam Sada Samidabhigna Dhyam Asadgraha. The same thing. Sada Samadvigna Dhyam Asadgraha. The materialistic persons, they are always in anxiety. Sadhu manne asuravajja dehina. Dehina means not only human society. Anyone who has accepted this material body, even small ant and big, the demigods Indra and Lords Brahma, such big, they are also living entities, and the ant is also living entities. By their pious activities, they have got big posts as demigods, prolonged life, and many other facilities. But they are all living entities. So these living entities means everyone has got material body. Material body means it will end. Antavasthu ime deha. In the Bhagavad Gita. However strong you may be, Palwan. Antavasthu ime deha. It will end. You cannot. You may run in the morning 3 miles and then take very stimulating food stuff, and everyone is trying to become very strong. That is good. But however strong we may be, even Hiranyakashipu, it is not possible to stay. Hiranyakashipu become very, very strong. He ensures that he would not die in daytime and night time and in the water, in the land, on the sky, not by any human being, not by any demigods, not by any animal, not by any weapon. Everything he ensured. That's all. But God's policy is so nice that all his insurance keeping aside, he killed him, not by weapons, by the nails. He forwarded that I may be killed by the nails. Then he thought, I shall not be killed by any animal or man. So, Narasimhadev, you cannot say it is lion or man, mixed. And he thought that he would not die in daytime or night time, but he was killed in the evening. It is neither day nor night. So he would not be killed in the sky, in the water, or in the land. So he was killed on the threshold. Therefore we should always remember that we cannot cheat God. He is always at least little more intelligent. So the conditioned soul, they want to cheat. They want to deny God. They want to cheat God. But that is not possible. In spite of all your insurance and cheating policy, you must have to die. That is stated in the Bhagavad Gita. Mrityu aham sarvaharam. You do not accept me, that's all right. You are collecting things for your enjoyment. But when I shall come as dead, not only you shall be killed, but I shall take away whatever you possess. So this is intelligence. That they say there is no God. And God says, yes, you'll see me at the time of death. But you cannot avoid death. So before meeting death, that's why Hiranyakashipu, Prahlad Maharaj so many times requested, my dear father, why you are becoming atheist? By his grace you have got so much power. Just submit to him. No, there is no God. I am God. So this is called demon. In spite of being punished in so many ways, they will deny the existence of God. So those who are not devotees, they will be agitated by the world, by Madan, by Cupid, by so many other illusory things. But if one becomes Krishna conscious, then nothing comes. Because Krishna conscious person is not in want. He is not in want. So long we will be in want, our mind will be agitated. Therefore Prahlad Maharaj advised that Sadas Mudvigna Dhiya, those who are always agitated, everyone is agitated. Samudvigna, the sadhamani asuravarta dena, anyone who has accepted this material body must be always agitated in mind. Sadas, why asadgraha? Because he has accepted this temporary body, he must be full of anxiety. He cannot be apart. Asadgraha, asatoma, sadgama, the Vedic Indians and age. Don't keep yourself in this temporary world or temporary body. Must go to the spiritual world, back to home, back. This is Vedic Indian. Sadgama, asatoma, sadgama. Asadgraha, if you accept this temporary material world, means temporary body, dehinasmin jathade, kaumana yogana. We are transmigrating from one body to another. This is asatva. Why I shall transmigrate? If I am eternal, na hannate hannamane sarire, I am eternal, this is intelligent. How I can get permanent body so that I may not have to change body one after another. This is it. So, this person, there are many important words in this verse, and it can be explained a long time. The one word is that Stambayan Atmana Atmanam. Just like a thief is going to steal, he also tries to control it. I am going to steal. The after effect will be that I will be arrested and I will have to go to jail. And it is forbidden by Shastra and human laws also, state laws. So I am going to steal. There is risk. Actually there is risk. But this consciousness beats him, but he cannot control. This is the position. He cannot control. He knows everything, but still he steals. The same thing happens here. Here it is said, no sasako samadhatum. He was a Brahmin, learned Brahmin. He knew that I am being agitated by the sex desires. It is not good. It is not good. Jatha sutam. Suta means Vedic knowledge. He had sufficient education in Vedic knowledge. Jatha sutam. And Java sattam, as far as he could control. Stambayan Atmana Atmanam. He tried to control the mind as far as intelligence concerned, but no sasako, he could not. No sasako samadhatum. Why? The mind was too much agitated. This is the point. This is the point that his mind was too much agitated, madana viditam, by lusty desire. Lusty desire is very strong. Therefore, it is in the injunction of this Shastra, matra sasya dhuhitrava, na viviktasane vase, balavan indriya grama, viddamsa vikarsati. That is viddamsa vikarsati. This Ajami is a learned Brahmin, is vidwan, is not a fool, but viddamsa vikarsati. Therefore it is forbidden. Matra sasya dhuhitrava. Don't keep yourself in a lonely place and talk business with a man, even she is mother, daughter, or sister. Strictly forbidden. That species will kill him. Therefore it is forbidden that don't talk in solitary place with woman, even she happens to be your daughter, your mother, and your sister. Generally one is not agitated in sex with mother, with sister, and daughter. But it is forbidden up to that. Even Brahma became agitated by seeing his daughter. There is instance. Even Brahma not know what to speak of others. So mind is so very susceptible. Right? But this mind can be controlled only by Krishna consciousness. Yoginam ki sarvesam madgata antaratmana madgata. thinking of Krishna, antaratpara, within the core of heart. Madhagatamdana, sadhyavan, bhajati juma, sami juktatamo. He is first class. So, unless we can control the mind, we cannot become yogi. Yoga means indriya sanjam. Yoga means not reducing fat or no. Yoga means controlling the mind, controlling the senses, and concentrate it upon Vishnu, Krishna. Matpara. Yogam junjanam. Madasa. That is yoga. When we take center of Krishna and practice yoga, then it will be successful. Not that transcendental meditation or foolish things. No. We have to control the mind. If you want liberation from this material world, you have to control your mind. Therefore, Ambarish Maharaj, he showed as example that Sabai Mana Krishna Padara Vindayo Vacham Sibai Kunsa Gunanuvarnan. Simply engage your mind thinking of Krishna and talk of Krishna, then this agitation will not disturb. Thank you very much.
So much cheating is material. Gokula Ranjana Kana Yasomati Nandana Brajabara Nagara Gokula Ranjana Kana Yasomati Nandana Brajabara Nagara Gokula Ranjana Kana Gopi Paranadana Madana Manohara Gopi Paranadana Madana Manohara Gopi Paranadana Madana Manohara Gopi Paranadana Madana Manohara Kaliya Damana Vidana Kaliya Damana Kaliya Damana Vidana Kaliya Damana Vidana Amala Harina Mamiya Vilasa Amala Harina Mamiya Vilasa Amala Harina Mamiya Vilasa Amala Vilasa Vipinam Purandara Navinana Garavara Vamsivadana Suvasa Vipinam Purandara Vinanagarabara Vamsivadana Suvasa Vipinam Purandara Navinanagarabara Vamsivadana Suvasa Vipinam Navinanagarabara Vamsivadana Suvasa Rajajana Palana Surakula Nashana Rajajana Palana Surakula Nashana Rajajana Palana Surakula Nashana Surakula Nashana Nandan Godana Rakovala Nandan Godana Kovala Nanda Godana Rakovala Nanda Godana Rakovala Govinda Madhava Navanita Taskara Govinda Madhava Navanita Taskara Govinda Madhava Navanita Taskara Govinda Madhava Navanita Taskara Sundarananda Gopala Sundarananda Gopala Sundarananda Gopala Sundarananda Gopala Yamuna Tatachara Gopi Pasanahara Rasa Rasika Kripa Moya Yamuna Tatachara Gopi Pasanahara Rasa Rasika Kripa Moya Yamuna Tatachara Gopi Vasanahara Rasa Rasika Kripa Moya Natachara Gopi Vasana Rasa Rasika Kripa Moya Sri Radha Vallabha Vrindavana Natabara 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 Bhakti Vinoda Bhakti Vinoda Shraya Bhakti Vinoda Shraya Bhakti Vinoda Shraya Bhakti Vinoda Shraya Yasomati Nandana Brajabaranagara Gokula Ranjana Kana Yasomati Brajabaranagara Gokula Ranjana Kana Amala Harinam Amiya Vilasa Amala Harinam Amiya Vilasa Amala Harinam Amiya Vilasa Amala Harinam Amiya Vilasa Govinda Madhava Navanita Taskara Govinda Madhava Navanita Taskara Sri Radha Vallabha Vrindavana Natabara Sri Radha Vallabha Vrindavana Natabara Bhakti Vinoda Shraya Bhakti Vinoda Shraya Hare Krishna Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama Hare Rama 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 Hare 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 Krishna Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama Hare Rama 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 Hare Hare Jaya Radha Golokananda Radha Golokananda Radhe Jaya Radha Golokananda Radha Golokananda Radhe Jaya Radha Golokananda Radha Golokananda Radhe Radha Golokananda Radha Golokananda Radhe Jaya Giri Govardhan Giri Govardhan Giri Govardhan Jaya Giri Govardhan Jaya Giri Govardhan Giri Govardhan Jaya Giri Govardhan Jaya Giri Jaya Radhe Jaya Radhe Jaya Radhe Jaya Shri Radhe Jaya Radhe Jaya Radhe Jaya Radhe Jaya Shri Radhe Jaya Radhe Jaya Radhe Jaya Radhe Jaya Shri Radhe Jaya Radhe Jaya Radhe Jaya Radhe Jaya Shri Radhe Srila Prabhupada Ki Jai Shri Shri Gaura Ki Jai Shri Shri Radha Golokananda Ki Jai Lord Krishna is beloved son of Yashoda, transcendental lover in the land of Braj, the delight of Gokula, known by the nickname Kana, the wealth of the lives of the gopis, the attractor of Cupid, and punisher of the serpent Kalia. These pure holy names of Lord Hari are full of sweet nectarian pastimes. Lord of the 12 forests of Braj, ever youthful, the best of lovers, player of the flute, and excellent dresser, protector of the inhabitants of Braj, destroyer of demonic dynasties, keeper and tender of Nanda's cows, giver of pleasure to cows, land, and spiritual senses, husband of the goddess of fortune, butter thief, and beautiful little cowherd boy of Nanda Maharaj, wanderer of the Yamuna riverbanks, thief of the garments of the gopis, enjoyer of the mellows of the rasa dance, very merciful, lover and beloved of Sri Radha, the great dancer of Vrindavan, and the only shelter of Bhakti Vinod Thakur. Srila Bhakti Vinod Thakur ki jai. Chaitodarpanam arjanam bhava mahatavagni nirvapanam Shreya Kairavya Chandrika Vitaranam Vidyavadu Jivanam Anandam Buddhi Vardhanam Pratipanam Pranamrita Swadanam Sarvatma Snapanam Param Vijayate Shri Krishna Sankirtanam Nam Namakari Bahuda Nija Sarva Shaktis Tatrapita Niyamita Smarnena Kala Etadrishita Vakripa Bhagavan Mamapi Durdaiva Midrishami Hajjanina Nuraga Trinada Pisu Nichena Tarora Pisu Hishuna Amani Namana Dana Kirtaniya Sadahari Najanam Najanam Nasundarim Kavitam Va Jagadisha Kamaye Mama Janmani Janmani Ishvare Bhavatad Bhaktir Hoitaki Twai Ainanda Tanuja Kinkaram Patitam Mam Vishame Bhavam Buddha Kripayata Vabada Pankaja Stita Duli Sadrushim Vachintaya Nayanam Galaraju Darya Vadanam Gadgaradaya Gira Pulakarnishitam Vapukada Tavanamagrahane Bhavishyati Yugayatam Nimishena Chakshusha Pravashayatam Shunayatam Jagat Sarvam Govindam Virahename Ashlishava Padamrtamanastumam Adarshanam Marmahatakarotuva Yatatatava Vidadatu Lampato Matprananatastu Sa Eva Napara. Victory to the Sri Krishna Sankirtan, which cleanses the heart of all the dust accumulated for years and extinguishes the fire of conditional life of repeated birth and death. This Sankirtan movement is the prime benediction for humanity at large because it spreads the rays of the benediction moon. It is the life of all transcendental knowledge. It increases the ocean of transcendental bliss, and it enables us to fully taste the nectar for which we are always anxious. O my Lord, congregational chanting of your holy name alone can render all benedictions to living beings, and thus you have hundreds and millions of names like Krishna and Govinda. In these transcendental names, you've invested all your transcendental energies. There are not even hard and fast rules for chanting these names. O my Lord, out of kindness you enable us to easily approach you by your holy names, but I am so unfortunate that I have no attraction for them. One should chant the holy name of the Lord in a humble state of mind, thinking oneself lower than a straw on the street. One should be more tolerant than a tree, devoid of all sense of false prestige, and should be ready to offer all respect to others. In such a state of mind, one can chant the holy name of the Lord constantly. O Almighty Lord, I have no desire to accumulate wealth, nor do I desire beautiful women, nor do I want any number of followers. I only want your causeless devotional service, birth after birth. O Son of Maharaj Nanda Krishna, I am your eternal servitor. Yet somehow or other I've fallen into the ocean of birth and death. Please pick me up from this ocean of death and place me as Adam at your lotus feet. Glad to see you back. to be decorated with tears of love flowing constantly when I chant your holy name. When will my voice choke up? And when will the hairs on my body stand on end at the... Oh, Govinda, feeling your separation, I am considering a moment to be like 12 years or more. Tears are flowing from my eyes like torrents of rain, and I am feeling all vacant in the world in your absence. I know no one but Krishna as my Lord, and he shall remain so, even if he handles me roughly by his embrace or makes me broken-hearted by not being present before me. He is completely free to do anything and everything, for he is always my Lord, unconditionally. Sri Shastra Ki Jai. And it's Mother Chaitanya back on the altar. It's Monday. Mondays are Chaitanya Dasi's day to be dressing the deities. Thank you so much, Mother Chaitanya. I can't get the word out. Chaitanya, for dressing the deities so nicely on a codicy, beautiful red flowers and everything else. Well, how wonderful. And downstairs, Sundari Radha and her team are making a nice offering.